Well, I kind of hate to do it, but we're going to spray this field today. The sorghum came in beautiful, as you can see. However, there's just a ton of sweet fern that came back. Look at this little guy. We'll spray this today. The sorghum is about ripe, and it tastes sweet. I just tasted one. What we're looking for with sorghum, I don't know if you can see that, but at the bottom of that seed is that little brown spot there. When that's black, it'll be ripe. But I don't know if you know this, but when farmers are growing wheat, at the end of the season, they will spray it with glyphosate to dry it all down, make sure it's all dead and hardened off at the same time. And that makes it easier to harvest. So we'll see what happens. I think these are all pretty hard and they taste really good. So I think when the deer discover them, they're going to hit them hard. They're eating everything else. So there's just bites out of everything, except for the sweet fern. They don't eat that. Sweet fern if you ever see it growing, you know that the soil is very acid. So we put a lot of lime on this soil. However, it hasn't changed the pH completely yet. I'll test it again in the spring. If we need more, we'll put more on. But there's soybeans and cowpeas in here, and sunflowers. I don't see one sunflower anywhere. The deer ate every single one of them. So next year, if we do a warm season food plot here, we will go ahead and up the sunflower rate. I think the sorghum rate was pretty good, so probably keep that the same. But there's way too much space in here. We could use a lot more seed next spring. However, what we're going to plant right now, as soon as this browns off a little bit, we'll come back through, drill right through the sorghum. The sorghum will probably, half of it will stand back up. The deer can eat this grain all winter. We're going to put wheat, brassicas, which are going to be trophy rape and collards. And we're going to have annual and perennial clover. So my clovers are going to be Balanza and Dixie Crimson. Then we're going to have some medium red clover in with that and the brassicas. And then on top of that, we're going to put wheat. I have 400 pounds of wheat for this field. And that will get us all the way through the winter and into spring. So deer can eat the sorghum grain and the cool season food plot. And then we'll see what it looks like next year. If it looks really good, we might just mow it and let it go. But we could also put another stand of the sorghum and sunflowers and soybeans in if it's thin. But we'll take a look at it and see. You never know what's going to happen until you let it grow for a few months and see what it looks like. Last night there were 4 buck feeding right over there. And what we did here was we left a little row of trees when we were mowing this off. And they really like coming out of the woods and having that edge over there where there's a little bit of cover. They don't feel exposed. It's very important, especially with older bucks. There's rubus coming in. I'd love to see a deer eating this grain. I don't know, what do you suppose is going on here? These ones are black. But what's amazing to me is that there's a lot of these cowpeas. Cowpeas are great because they're very good at sprouting. after browse. Deer can eat the leaf off of one side and it'll just put out another leaf. So, you know, they come out in these what they call trifoliates, and as soon as one gets nipped off, you see this one here is brand new. It's a new trifoliate that came out the side. Very good plant. I used to think it was only for southern climates, but seems to work perfectly well in Pennsylvania. I like it. Soybeans pretty much got polished off very quickly. They don't tend to resprout like the cowpeas do. And what I was hoping for was that the sunflowers would be tall and these would be tall, these sorghum plants. There's a couple different varieties in here. One is taller than the other. But the idea was to get the cowpeas to vine up these stalks, and it didn't do that because it just got chewed on so bad. The trouble with these deep woods food plots is that every deer in the world descends on this thing, and they just chew the hell out of it. They wear it out. But we'll get rid of these guys today. I'll be back next week to replant this. This one's red. And then I'll let you know how that's going. Let's taste this. Not something I want to eat all day, but, you know, I think a deer will really enjoy that. It's pretty, isn't it? Hey, tune in next week and we'll plant this and I'll show you how that turns out.